Right, so we just stopped here at this big green thorn tree, as you can see in front of us, and we're just waiting a little bit far back, but there is a nest that's in the fork of this tree, and it's a nest of a African harrier hawk. It's the first time I've ever seen an African harrier hawk a nesting pair, and so I'm very excited about this nest, and it's coming back slowly. There is one that's flying just to the right of us. I'm just hoping it's coming back. It's coming back. Sorry, it's just going to the right here. It's going to land in the tree of Bender. So it just landed here on top of this dead tree. So as you can see, just behind there, beautiful African harrier hawk. That beautiful grey colour. Has pretty much those black tips on the wings and that yellow face. And of course the name used to be known as a gymnogene, which is a fantastic name, but then they of course reclassified it to an African harrier hawk. And Paul, nice bird this.
Yeah, nice bird. In Sepedi we call it pekwa.
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 Pekwa in Sepedi.
So there's difference between pekwa and sehodi. Sehodi or lekoni is a big one, like marshall eagle or crown eagle. Those we call them sehodi.
Sehodi.
Yes, and falcons we call them pekwana. Falcons and goshawks.
Yeah.
We call them pekwana. Pekwana means a small eagle.
Okay.
Yes, so this one is pekwa.
Pekwa. Okay. How interesting is that? Pekwa. Pekwa.
Another one of my favorite birds. The Birchall's cuckoo. And it's got the most vibrant call. That's the word I want to use. It sounds like that. Some people also call it the rainbird. So whenever it's very humid, they seem to call quite a lot. It sounds like somebody emptying a bottle of water. There we go again. Oh goodness, there's a lot of... My apologies. Can't control that. I love their red eyes. In fact, quite serious hunters, these guys. They eat a variety of things. Insects, rodents, all sorts of things. I think we're in a very good spot here. This is good terrain for all sorts of small birds as well. Spend a bit of time here and see if anything else emerges here. They even hunt chameleons, even.
Well, we've been moving around down in the basin itself, and we've managed to find the herd of buffalo, or Hlambi Nyati, as you say in isiXhosa. And I was just chatting with Morgan. We were thinking about the growing size of the pride of lions, because those little cubbies, if I'm not mistaken, were born last year around October, I think. So they're just about a year old, or just a bit less than a year. And so they're getting nice and big, and they're going to be hunting with the pride. And I think there's every chance that they might start taking down some buffalo. So I think interesting times ahead. Maybe not so much for the buffalo. They're going to have to be on their toes a bit more, I think.
great about an elephant, the great tusker like this, is that you can see what a truly magnificent set of tusks actually looks like. Elephants have been hunted for their ivory for centuries, and there's always a fear that the gene for large tusked bulls is shot out or hunted out or poached out, whatever you want to say, but is lost. But I'm happy to report that this area in Africa, this particular area where we're at now, this Amboseli, Tsavo, Great Plains, Old Donyo area is really great for spectacularly tusked elephant. And then we've got many feeds in the Kruger National Park. Kruger Park is another place for spectacularly tusked elephant. And then the Tembe Elephant Reserve, some of the largest tusk bulls in South Africa, is also a great place for elite. So we've got camera feeds coming to you from the locations in the world that have the largest tusk bulls on Earth. And we see a number of them, as that bull that just sort of left the camera showed us now. He's decided he's had enough and has walked off.
We've got a leopard, everybody. Sorry. It is a female leopard. And we're just trying to have a look who it is. Beautiful golden eyes. Obviously, it could be... every time I try and say a leopard, I get it wrong. Gert suggested Langa. I've only seen Langa once, very far away. It does look like a fairly young leopard. Is it an Tsumi? Gert, I might actually get around because maybe she's going to go on this tree. Sorry for the whip around. We're so lucky. How's this? We're looking for a lion, and then we don't have any luck with lion. And we're just going to wait now for her to come out. Very upset with the tail curled. That's because the squirrels, that's because the birds have all been shouting at her. But this is also Kuchava's home. It is Langa. Gert, you were right. Well, Kimberly says, has suggested that it's Langa. Thank you very much for that, Kimberly. That was a good guess. It's the only two female leopards that would really be marking in this spot would be Langa or Kuchava. Sibuya, sometimes, I mean, this used to be her home turf, but she's moved on to Mala Mala now. And there also flies an African cuckoo. Very cool, but you didn't see that. Okay, shall we catch up with her? Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Still staring into the tree line, but she's got about 200 meters to go before she can really even think about making a move. Impala seem to be quite dead set on hanging in the tree line. If they come out into the open, I mean, there is a male that's quite rowdy and chasing the girls around, then she'll be in some luck. Absolutely she'll be in luck, but for right now we're going to just sit and wait. Not try and guess too much what's going on. Everyone is very happy that a leopard has been found. The drought is over.
Yeah, what a wonderful afternoon, Paul. Nice birding.
Yes, it was nice birding. A very productive afternoon. Yes.
Very productive. Nice birds of prey. Small birds and all kinds of different ones, and yeah, fantastic afternoon. And of course, I'm glad for Tayla with the leopard. She's very lucky. Riley, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining us on our sunset safari this afternoon. And I'm hoping, for me personally, to show, of course, Paul a nice leopard tomorrow morning. I'm crossing fingers, holding thumbs, crossing toes. Of course, my Jacana toes. So yes. So yeah, it's Shidulu is a female leopard. So I will work that western side very quickly tomorrow morning just to see if we're going to get any luck on that little leopardess early on. But other than that, we'll go and search around and see what else we can see. But yes, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all the oh, there's a little scrub bear coming past here. Like, oh, look at him. He's like, hello. just don't mind me. I'm just going past. But yes, but anyway, thank you so much for all the comments and questions that you've sent through to us this afternoon. And it has been a fantastic drive. And yes, I'm sure that Paul was enjoying it just as much as we were, as everybody else. And yeah, but make sure that you do join us tomorrow morning once again on our sunrise safari, and hoping that we're going to get some more amazing action. Thank you, Paul. But
Yes, absolutely. Let's hope so.
Exactly. But yeah, from the Wild Earth team, oh, sorry about that. It looks like there's something wrong with the connection. But anyway, from the Wild Earth team, we have going to say good night to everybody and have a wonderful evening. Good night.
Good night.